Just let it go down your hair, like seriously, you're in the shower. Oh man, you think about everything. This is what I did that day. In this book, it tells him, it tells you that he says to himself every day, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Says it 50 times. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. You could try it if you want to. I know it works for me, guys. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And as I say this every day, and I try to say it every day. I say it most days. But on this day, because sometimes I'll be in the shower when I'm saying it, or I'm outside saying it, and I lose count. And sometimes I gotta round it off. Because it's hard to do. Right? They said you never know how hard it is how you don't even pay attention to your breathing until you actually start paying attention to it. And that's one of the most important things we need, to breathe. And we don't even think about it, just going with it. And think about it, when's the last time you looked at your pinky toe? Probably don't even know what it looked like anymore. Just throw the socks on. But this day, what I noticed in my shower is that the rings, I have 12 rings. So I was in the shower this day. Remember, I'm like, I gotta get this done. So I'm trying everything. You know, when you don't got nothing to lose, you like, I'm gonna try everything. Let me just make sure I got this 50. So I started looking at my shower things while I'm in the shower, the water on me. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind. And I did this for all 12 of them, and I just keep going back. And I kept going back. And I did it way more than 50 times. And I don't know if that was the main reason that it happened. But I will say, coming from that type of person, it's definitely something. It doesn't take much of your time, maybe 3 minutes. What the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Is that something worth remembering in 2016? I think so, because it's true. If you believe something, and you can conceive it. We all know conceive, right? You got to be in it. Sometimes the best time to buy a car is once you went in. Once you get in, that's why they want us to get in. I don't want to just look at it. They try and get you to get in. Because you're there because you believe it. Now they want you to conceive it. Right? You got to get in this car. You start smelling the leather, then start coming more believable. You start making a turn, it becomes more believable. You start going on the highway. Dang, this is kind of nice. Now you're working out ways that you didn't even think was possible to actually get that car. Because now you didn't just believe it. Everybody believes and wants to be successful, right? But now you conceive it, right? You conceive it. Now it's, no, this is me. This is mine. Now that it's mine, it will achieve it. Where the mind goes, the body follows. The mind goes, the body follows. So you start thinking negative, your body's going to go negative. Start thinking positive, you're going to start going positive. It's all what the mind can conceive and believe. All right? Watch less TV. I'm a big advocate of that. Watch less TV. They say the average person watches, on average, 6 hours of television every day. On average. 6 hours of TV every day. That's almost a part-time job. Well, it's almost a full-time job. In 2016, let's watch less television. If you're watching, on average, do your calculations. You got to count the weekends. I know I watch sports. So a basketball game, football game might be 3 hours. That's just one game. You average that out, maybe 2-3 games a week. That's a lot of time watching somebody else work. That's almost like stalking. Right?
Watch less TV. One of my other coaches, mentors, he calls it the income reducer. That's what he calls his television, the income reducer. His name is Jerry Clark, too. You can find him at clubrhino.com. Jerry! All right. Yeah, Jerry became a millionaire at 19 years old. Yeah, Jerry is doing his thing like really, really big. Great guy. Watch less TV. Watch less TV, you're going to read more books. Right? Everybody's reading books. Everybody. From the athletes to the greats. In any profession, the greats are reading. Right? We got, just saw that video. We all know Warren Buffett. He reads, well, they said he was reading 1,000 pages every day. I said now that he's older, he only reads 250 pages a day. True stuff. Mark Cuban, Shark Tank. He reads a few hours every single day. Somebody else. Oh, Albert. Is it Albert? No, Theodore Roosevelt reads one book every day. He was reading one book every single day. So when we say, "Oh, I don't have time to read a book," all the greats are reading books. So we got to figure out. And again, you can when you talk about if you're not a reader, right? And we're not really talking about the romance fantasy books and stuff like that. We're talking about books that can help you become a more valuable and more efficient in whatever it is that you do. Right? Read more books. Read more books. Let's go to the next one. Matter of fact, let's stay on read more books. Well, if you need a few books to read, let me just give you a few of my favorites. One, you can obviously say, the Bible, that's a good one. All right? Think and Grow Rich. That's a really good one. Napoleon Hill. Really great book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's a good book.